Hey, Days fans, welcome back. I've got some massive Salem drama to unpack today, and trust me, you are not ready for the absolute madness coming our way for the next 2 weeks. If you love deep diving into Salem's juiciest scandals, hit that subscribe button right now because we are breaking down everything from July 27th to August 7th. I honestly believe DiMera has completely lost his mind. He is sitting in that mansion, wearing Stefano's ring, thinking he is the undisputed king of Salem. But let's be real for a second, you guys. You do not cross Kristen DiMera and walk away unscathed. The spoilers for the week of July 27th reveal that EJ and Kristen are going to have a moment of real, raw honesty. We all know Kristen's desperate plan to use a dying Lexi Carver as a decoy to escape EJ's wrath completely flopped. She got thrown into a kidnapping transport unit, and now she is face-to-face with her brother to sort things out. The actor playing EJ, Dan Foy-Rigel, is absolutely killing it right now, playing this dark, vengeful patriarch. But Stacy Haiduk? Wow. She brings this unhinged, desperate energy to Kristen that makes you unable to look away. The big question is whether EJ will realize this escalating war is wrong and cancel the shipment to the DiMera island. If you ask me, EJ backing down would be a massive mistake. Kristen tried to have Johnny killed in that apartment fire. If EJ lets her off the hook, he looks incredibly weak. I think EJ might temporarily halt the island shipment just to keep his hands clean, but Kristen will never forgive him for locking her up. Think back to 5 or 10 years ago, Kristen has blown up buildings, stolen embryos, and terrorized Marlena Evans for far less. This sibling rivalry is a ticking time bomb, and I am entirely here for it. EJ is pulling a classic Stefano move by trying to banish his enemies to a remote island, but he lacks his father's finesse. Now, let's shift gears to the absolute circus surrounding Gwen Rizchek. I was stunned. Completely stunned. The spoilers confirm that Kat Green gets her hands on a written confession from Gwen. And get this, the confession claims that Gwen kidnapped Dimitri von Leuschner and held him hostage. Are you kidding me? Gwen kidnapping Dimitri? That is the most hilarious, absurd lie I have ever heard. And thankfully, Rafe Hernandez and Kat are not stupid. Kat hands this bogus confession over to Rafe, and they immediately figure out that Dimitri must have snatched Gwen and forced her to write it to throw the cops off his... I love that the writers are actually letting Rafe do some competent police work. Kat is already risking her life working undercover for the ISA, and now she is tangled up in Dimitri's psychotic games. Peter Port plays Dimitri with such delicious, arrogant villainy, and I honestly believe he is the perfect antagonist for this sweeps month. Dimitri is a von Leuschner. He has Megan Hathaway's toxic blood running through his veins, and he is not going to let Gwen walk away with his money, or his pride. Gwen thought she was so smart challenging EJ for ownership of University Hospital, but she completely took her eye off the ball when it came to her psychotic ex-husband. Dimitri manipulated Gwen, used her for his inheritance, and now he is holding her captive in a foreign country. Emily O'Brien plays the tragic victim so well, but I honestly believe Gwen brought this on herself. But here is the massive plot twist that I did not see coming. Leo Stark is going to save the day. Hold on a second. Leo Stark? The selfish, scheming, blackmailing Leo is actually going to play the hero. I am obsessed with this character development. Greg Reichardt is about to deliver the performance of the summer. Leo figures out that Dimitri is the real kidnapper, and instead of just writing a sleazy gossip column about it, he actually packs his bags and heads to Alamainia to rescue Gwen. Leo Stark has always been the comic relief for the annoying thorn in everyone's side, but seeing him step up, realizing that Dimitri is the true monster here, and actually flying to Alamainia, that gives me chills. I think the writers are finally giving Leo a redemption arc. He and Gwen have the most toxic, backstabbing friendship in Salem history. They have thrown each other under the bus more times than I can count. But deep down, they are both broken outcasts who only truly have each other. Of course, Leo cannot fight Dimitri alone, so Rafe follows him to Alamainia. The spoilers say Rafe and Leo are going to negotiate with Dimitri to win Gwen's freedom during the week of August 3rd to August 7th. Can you imagine the sheer comedy and high-stakes drama of Rafe and Leo teaming up? Rafe is all by the book, and Leo is pure chaotic camp. I honestly believe these scenes in Alamainia are going to be legendary. I think the chemistry between Greg Ricart and Peter Port during these negotiation scenes is going to be electric. Dimitri still has a twisted obsession with Leo, and Leo is going to have to use every ounce of his manipulative charm to outsmart him. When Leo risks his own life to negotiate with his terrifying ex-boyfriend to save his best friend, it is going to heal Leo and Gwen's friendship completely. Gwen is going to be so touched and grateful to see how far Leo is willing to go for her. I just hope they actually bring Gwen back to Salem and don't leave her stranded in some Alamanian dungeon. Finally, we have to talk about the absolute destruction of Gabi Hernandez. I am screaming at my screen over this storyline. Gabi has been running around Salem, pointing fingers at Philip Kyriakis and Xander Cook, accusing them of stealing her Gabi Chic designs and manufacturing counterfeit bags. Philip has been fighting an uphill battle to clear his name, and I honestly felt bad for him. Gabi was so convinced that Titan was behind the corporate espionage, but the spoilers reveal that Gabi is about to get some new clues, and all signs are pointing directly to her own daughter, Arianna! Wow. Just wow. I have to take a firm side here, and I am ruthlessly dragging Gabi. Let's be real for a second. Gabi is a terrible mother. She literally wrote a massive check to bribe Liam, the guy Arianna liked, to leave town and break her daughter's heart. Did Gabi really think Arianna was just going to sit in her room and cry? No. Arianna is Hernandez and a Horton. She has Sammy Brady's vindictive DNA running through her family tree. Arianna moved out of the house, moved into the Brady pub, and started plotting her mother's financial ruin. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it is absolutely brilliant that the writers are making Arianna the mastermind behind the counterfeit bags. She is actively sabotaging her mother's fashion empire as revenge. Shuri Jimenez is doing a fantastic job showing Gabi's panic, but Gabi completely deserves this. She pushed her daughter away, she lied to her, and now she is reaping exactly what she sowed. When Gabi realizes that her own flesh and blood betrayed her, it is going to break her heart into a million pieces. Gabi's entire identity is tied to Gabi Chic. If Arianna destroys the company, she destroys Gabi. This is classic soap opera legacy drama. We are watching the birth of a brand new legacy character villain in Arianna. She is doing exactly what Gabi did to Melanie Jonas and Abigail Devereaux 10 years ago. The apple does not fall far from the tree, you guys. I am so hyped for these August episodes. The drama's off the charts, the cliffhangers are going to be insane, and the acting is top tier. So I have to ask you guys, do you think Arianna is completely justified in destroying Gabi Chic to get revenge on her mother, or has she gone way too far? Let me know your wild theories in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Days of Our Lives deep dives and spoiler breakdown. See you next time.